Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. They took it to 10.
Nope. Huh? Yeah.
Well, no trip to the Northwest.
I'm in another league. I don't know if you in that league.
And we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle.
Yeah.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, that's because he was in the AFC. People had better records than you in the AFC. That's because they won a division, probably. Every team that wins a division, if 4 teams that won a division, they get the top 4 spots. And then the last 2 teams are the 2 teams with the best remaining records. So you probably was like 3rd best remaining, so you didn't make it.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level.
You would have won your division. You would have had a top 4 spot.
Alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is a little over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Golly, Garoppolo?
Incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I mean, as you've seen, I was the Saints and I got blown out 42-8, so I ain't good either.
Go for this on the opening drive. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Look at this. Oh, my God. I don't get why every time they catch it, they just drop it.
Drive of the game. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Now it's Carson. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Kill. Check. 36 power. You gonna take it. Got it. You gonna take it there.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
All day, every day, any day. Slay.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This will be from 49 yards out. And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Looking for more on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
65.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
He just snatched the ball out of my hand.
On 4th down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense. Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 39, Wilson looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Bang out.
Here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Check. Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
On second down, it's Carson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
Don't get nervous.
Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Well, he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Now, here's something you don't see too often. They're 0 for 2 converting these in the opening quarter, but they're trying a third time here on fourth down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Was it the Chargers?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 yards, first down Niners. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And yet again,
if he played the Raiders and he got that play for me. Because I was flying him when he had the Cardinals at first. He changed his team, I was flying him with it.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Here we go.
We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a third down and long coming up. On third and long, it's Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Why? Because I use it?
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Looking end zone,
Dang.
but it's incomplete.
He burnt that, man. I could have
nice
just
job to smother him as the ball arrived.
possession catch. I didn't even going to do him that
And he
bad.
keeps 6 points off the board. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Well, a good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this is
don't even go
intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to
Isn't
never
that
count a
just
score in their
amazing?
head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Finding room at the 30. And all the way
Alright,
up
so
to
whoever
the
this dude is,
31-yard
wow,
line.
how does Fred want to get hurt? He wasn't even in
This
it.
a lot with
Okay.
guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his
That
feet
wasn't
never
even
stop
part of the
moving?
play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's complete to Drake. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt,
Oh,
because
come
he's
on,
right in your
break
sight
every
line or
tackle.
he's near you. So you're able to just
How did
get
he
it to
tear
him
his
easily.
shoulder? He
And once
wasn't
gets
even in the
space, that's usually
play.
a good matchup for him.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Carson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They run it with Carson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
All right, from now on, the rest of the game, I will pick straight coach suggestions.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Penny, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Rashad Penny unable to get there, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They look good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. Garoppolo just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here. On play action, now Garoppolo. And a catch made by Hopkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I'm guessing this is the injury bowl.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive.
3rd and 5.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. But he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80. 12, fellas, here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I ain't run that play. Bro, I've been told y'all stop running that play. I've been running coach adjustments the rest of the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Drake. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it matters. The clock will continue to run. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Throwing is Wilson. They'll set up the screen to
got there like
and this winds up a pickup of 2,
pick.
maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue.
I traded with the Steelers. We traded with Ryan Shazier and Bud Dupree. I traded with the Steelers. I traded Matt Breida and I think a pick for Ryan Shazier and Bud Dupree. I'm not sure though.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked
off by Ryan Shazier. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The game ain't even over, bro. Ain't no need to give up.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. There goes a deep ball.
And I threw it to the wrong dude.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. They started on the ground with Eckler. And some room to work. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards on the ground. On play action, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And finally down he
goes
as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go. Like 20.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose
they not out here to look cute. They out here to play football.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
I don't know what to tell you.
3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Well, they playing good without looking good, so I don't know what you're talking about, Pablo. The team ain't bad.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Team
and last time they
bad.
surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again.
Oh my God, both of my middle linebackers hurt?
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
So after the run for no gain,
oh my
here's
God,
2nd and 10.
Pre out here now. He's getting bad.
They run again with Carson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They not getting hurt because they're
in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson able to get this to Gordon. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, Sherman, you can't be getting beat like that.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 54 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Buying time to his left.
Look, you're playing man coverage. Guard him. Like, why did you stop trying to guard him?
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jadeveon Clowney make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. On the ground, it's Eckler. And an alley to run. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on us.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Oh, what you talking about? He got his dreads.
Right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo.
I know somebody quit before when they got booted.
Good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Bruh, it's not that serious.
So
it's only 29-8. Why you want to leave?
Back out to kick this one off.
I don't like losing either. I lost in the Super Bowl.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't think anybody like losing. Nah, in this league, last year I made the Super Bowl and I lost to the Chargers.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. D Ford, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun.
Yeah, but in real life, he got traded. Now he signed with the 49ers.
The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Well, if you want to trade me some people.
Spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Me neither.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I'm already throwing it. If it's a visor, it's sail, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now.
You want to trade somebody for you leaving?
Appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
At least trade me somebody for you dip, bro.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Going deep for Hopkins. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened.
Well, I mean, when I joined, I went undefeated, but then I lost in the Super Bowl. But my team wasn't undefeated. So they lost 2 games before I joined.
The situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Is that why he ain't contributing to
continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time...
What play? I haven't ran the same play since the first quarter.
He takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a
If anything, I was running this play more.
We can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Deeper.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape.
That was a whole different play.
Quan Alexander in there to get
I'm running different plays, bro.
14 for him on the year. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
There's different plays where the same dude can easily get past.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. On 1st down, Wilson. That's complete. It's Gordon. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work
on this game over, I'm going to send a trade, all right?
After the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
So when this game over, I'm going to send a trade.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
I mean, you leave it, so why not let me get a player?
And it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long
Makes sense,
there hasn't
right?
been a lot of sync, quarterback to wide receiver.
There's a lot of people I want to get to you. I mean, for starters, Russell, DK, Bobby, like, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people on your team that I want.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
If I send you a trade, you'll take it.
They were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play. Now Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra.
If you didn't give up, you probably would have did way better because you was holding me. It was 7-0 for a long time.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4.
Wow.
He's got daylight. 30. 10.
Nah, he filled it. He was coming. He slowed down.
Touchdown, Seattle. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Here we go.
I think we need to quit, bro. It's only 2 minutes left.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built up that lead at intermission. And they just continue. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They trying to hurt my team? That's crazy.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Why you got these linebackers blitzing me, man?
Check 26, check 26.
And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's caught at the 10. And he will get into the end zone.
He got like 97 speed.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
He's been on the 49ers.
Isn't it?
Dang, I can't make a field goal.
Anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going.
Nah,
but it's not just their own confidence that's
building.
leading them. It's the lack of confidence against
But I
their
had
opponents
B, though.
now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This one fielded at the 5.
Here go Madden.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Nah, bro.
They try to throw on second
I mean, with this quarantine, ain't nothing else to do but go to work.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was
My
kind of
college semester done this week.
But correct.
So,
no pick, just incomplete that time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check her out. Good job right there. Good job right there. 3, check 3.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I was about to say, Madden gave her that, bro.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that is caught.
Oh, man, that's a touchdown.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
You wasn't close enough.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly. They don't have
you ain't trying to trade me no people, so I had to.
But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for sure.
That wasn't even to him. That's the crazy thing.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mostert. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a final chance to stop him here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Spreading the line like this.
Scrimmage, the 37 on
right?
1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And an alley to run. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
This man is slipped. This man slipped.
Complete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play.
Oh, man, I ain't timed that one right.
Come on, man.
I ain't timed that one up.
Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little.
I wouldn't have did this if you didn't tell me you was going to trade me some peoples, man. If you would have traded me some peoples, I wouldn't have did that.
Boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
my
grandmother used to say it smelled terrible. He's going to let it fly. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. A big offensive explosion helping. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.